Have you ever walked into a grocery store, pushing two shopping carts, while one child is asking for cereal, another needs to use the bathroom, a teenager is texting asking if you can pick up something for them, and your husband is reminding you that you forgot dog food? If you have, welcome. If you haven't, welcome anyway. Because today, we're pulling back the curtain on what life really is like raising a big family. Not the picture-perfect moments you see in photographs. Not the carefully edited social media clips. We're talking about the real moments, the loud moments, the messy moments, the exhausting moments, the moments where dinner burns because someone scraped their knee, the moments where everyone is talking at once and somehow you still hear every single voice, the moments where you're wondering if you're doing enough, and then there are those moments that stop time. Watching one of your grown children comfort a younger sibling without being asked. Seeing your kids laugh together until they're crying. Watching your children become amazing adults. Realizing that everything you've poured into them, all the sleepless nights, all the sacrifices, all the prayers, it mattered. Today we're talking about the beauty of building a big family. How to survive it. How to enjoy it. How to embrace the chaos, and why, despite all the craziness, we wouldn't trade this life for anything. Hello everyone, and welcome back to We Are the Hansons. I'm Maya, and as always, I am so incredibly thankful that you've chosen to spend a little bit of your day with us here. Whether you're driving to work, folding laundry, making dinner, cleaning the house, taking a walk, or maybe you're hiding in the pantry for 5 quiet minutes while your kids wonder where you disappeared to. We're so glad you're here. This podcast has always been about real life. The highs, the lows, the laughter, the tears, the adventures, the lessons, and everything in between. If this is your first time listening, welcome to our little corner of the world. Around here, family comes first. Love comes first. Grace comes first. We simply share our experiences in hopes that maybe they'll encourage another family somewhere along the way. If today's episode encourages you, we'd love for you to join our growing community over on Facebook. Just search We Are the Hansons and give us a follow. We share behind-the-scenes moments from our family's everyday life, updates on new podcast episodes, photos, recipes, and so much more. While you're there, you'll also find our newsletter, where we share even more family stories, encouragement, recipes, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. We'd absolutely love for you to subscribe and become part of our extended Hanson family. And don't forget to visit us online at wearethehansonfamily.com, where you'll find all of our podcasts, updates, articles, exciting things we're working on. One of the things we're especially excited about is our upcoming merchandise. We've been working on fun items that families can enjoy together, including We Are the Hansons apparel, coloring pages for kids, family budget planners, road trip activities, printable family games, and so much more. We can't wait to share all of it with you. And one more thing before we dive in. If you ever have a question, a topic you'd like us to cover, or simply want to share your family's story, we'd love to hear from you. Reach out through our website or our Facebook page. We read your messages and we truly enjoy connecting with you. Your stories inspire us just as much as we hope ours inspire you. Now, let's talk about something that's become such a big part of who we are: life with a big family. People ask us all the time what it's like having such a big family. Sometimes they ask it with curiosity, sometimes with amazement, sometimes with complete disbelief. And every once in a while, someone asks it with just a little bit of fear in their voice, like they're imagining absolute chaos. Now, they're not completely wrong. There is chaos. There are days when someone can't find their shoes. Someone forgot their backpack. Someone needs a ride. Someone has a doctor's appointment. Someone has a school event. Someone is hungry again. The washing machine never seems to stop. The dishwasher is basically a full-time employee. The grocery bill can make your eyes water. And somehow, even after all these years, the refrigerator still looks empty 24 hours after shopping. But here's what people don't always see. Behind every bit of that chaos is something incredibly beautiful. It's a home that's alive, a home filled with conversations, a home where there's almost always someone to laugh with, someone to cry with, someone to celebrate with, someone to lean on. That's one of the greatest gifts of a big family. No one has to do life alone. One of the biggest misconceptions people have is that raising a lot of children means your life is out of control. I'd actually argue the opposite. Having a big family teaches organization. It teaches teamwork. It teaches patience. It teaches responsibility. Because it has to. You simply can't do everything by yourself. And honestly, you shouldn't. One of the greatest lessons we've learned over the years is that a family isn't built around one person doing everything. It's built around everybody doing something. That's such an important difference. Even young children can contribute. Maybe it's setting the table. Maybe it's feeding the dog. Maybe it's matching socks. Maybe it's helping a younger sibling pick up toys. Those little responsibilities don't just help mom and dad. They build confidence. Children begin to understand that they're valuable members of the family, that they matter, that they're capable. As they grow older, those responsibilities naturally grow too. Older kids can help cook meals, teach younger siblings, mow the lawn, help with homework, run errands. Not because they're replacing parents, but because they're becoming adults. And adulthood isn't something that magically appears on your 18th birthday. It's something you prepare for your entire childhood. That's something Jeremy and I have always tried to remember. Our job isn't simply to raise children. Our job is to raise adults. Adults who are kind, responsible, hardworking, compassionate. People who leave every room a little better than they found it. Because someday, they're going to have families of their own. They're going to build homes of their own. And the values they learned inside your home will become the foundation of theirs. When Jeremy and I look back over the years, one of the biggest lessons we've learned is that successful family doesn't happen by accident. It happens one day at a time, one conversation at a time, one meal around the table at a time. People often ask us, how do you manage 13 kids? The truth is, we don't do it alone. We do it together. That word together has become one of the most important words in our family. When the little ones see the older kids helping carry groceries into the house, they naturally want to help too. When they watch an older sibling stop what they're doing and comfort someone who's upset, they begin to understand what kindness looks like. Children learn far more from what they see than from what they are told. Of course, we teach them with words, but they're always watching our actions. They're watching how we treat one another when we're tired. They're watching how we respond when things don't go according to plan. They're watching how we apologize when we make mistakes. And yes, parents make mistakes. We certainly have. There have been days we've been exhausted. Days when dinner didn't go as planned. Days when the schedule felt impossible. Days when we wished there were just a few more hours in the day. But we've also learned something beautiful. Your children don't need perfect parents. They need present parents. They need parents who are willing to admit when they're wrong, ask for forgiveness, and keep showing up every single day. One of the greatest gifts we've received from having such a large family is watching our children build genuine relationships with each other. Some of our kids are close in age. Others have many years between them. Yet somehow, each relationship has become special in its own way. We've watched older siblings become mentors. We've watched younger siblings become their biggest fans. We've watched them celebrate birthdays, graduations, first jobs, engagements, new babies, and countless everyday victories together. Those are moments you simply can't put a price on. One thing we've tried to protect over the years is family time. Life gets busy, work demands attention, school activities fill calendars, sports, appointments, errands, and responsibilities can easily consume every free minute. If we're not intentional, the calendar begins running the family instead of the family deciding how they want to spend their time. That's why we treasure the simple moments. Family dinners, movie nights, cookouts, road trips, playing games around the kitchen table, fishing together, stopping for ice cream after a long day. Those moments may seem ordinary while you're living them, but one day they'll become the memories your children tell their own kids about. As parents, it's easy to feel pressure to provide extravagant vacations or expensive gifts. But when we ask our own children about their favorite memories, they rarely mention something that cost a lot of money. They remember laughing until their stomach hurt, camping in the backyard, fireworks on the 4th of July, long drives with music playing, pizza nights, family game nights that become so competitive everyone was laughing. Those are the moments that stay with them. That's encouraging because it reminds us that what children often want most is our time, our attention, our presence, not perfection. One of the biggest blessings of having older children is watching them become successful adults. Success looks different for everyone. For some, it's building a career they love. For others, it's becoming an amazing parent. For someone else, it's faithfully showing up every day and taking care of the people they love. We don't measure success only by a paycheck. We measure it by character. Are they kind? Do they work hard? Do they keep their word? Do they treat people with respect? Are they willing to help someone who needs it? Those are the things that matter most. Watching our children become people who genuinely care about others has been one of the greatest rewards of parenting. Does that mean everything has always been easy? Not at all. Every family faces challenges. Every child is different. What works for one child may not work for another. Some children need more encouragement. Some need more structure. Some need extra patience. Parenting isn't about treating every child exactly the same. It's about loving each child in the way they need to be loved while maintaining the same values and expectations throughout the home. That's something we've continued to learn year after year. We also want parents listening today to know something important. Don't compare your family to someone else's highlight reel. Comparison steals joy. Every family has struggles. Every marriage has difficult seasons. Every parent has moments where they wonder if they're doing enough. Give yourself grace. Celebrate progress. Laugh at the messy moments. Keep showing up. Keep loving your family well, because years from now, your children probably won't remember whether every room was perfectly clean. They'll remember whether home felt safe, whether they felt loved, whether someone believed in them, and that is what truly lasts. One of the things Jeremy and I talk about often is this. Our children are growing up much faster than we ever imagined they would. When they're little, the days sometimes feel long. There are diapers to change, lunches to make, laundry that seems to multiply overnight, toys on the floor, school pickups, homework, bath time, bedtime stories, and somehow, before you know it, those little kids who once reached up to hold your hand are standing taller than you are. They're getting their first jobs, learning to drive, graduating, getting married, and beginning families of their own. People tell you it goes by fast, but you don't truly understand that until you're living it. That's why we've learned to slow down and appreciate the ordinary days. Not every day has to be an adventure. Some of our favorite memories have happened right in our own living room. A spontaneous family game night, watching an old movie together, ordering pizza because nobody felt like cooking, sitting outside on a summer evening while the kids laughed and chased each other through the yard. Those moments don't seem extraordinary while they're happening, but years later, they're often the memories everyone talks about. As parents, we have a choice. We can become so focused on building a beautiful house that we forget to build a beautiful home. A house is made of walls. A home is made of love. A house is where people sleep. A home is where people feel accepted. A house can be spotless. A home can be messy and still be filled with peace. That's always been our goal. Not perfection, peace. Not a picture-perfect family. A family that knows how to forgive. One thing we've worked hard to teach our children is that disagreements don't have to become divisions. Brothers and sisters argue. Parents and children disagree. That's normal. The important part of learning how to work through these moments with respect. We've always encouraged our kids to apologize when they're wrong, forgive one another, and move forward. Holding on to anger only weighs you down. Forgiveness sets you free. Another lesson we've tried to pass along is the value of hard work. Hard work isn't just about earning a paycheck. It's about taking pride in what you do, whether it's cleaning your room, mowing the lawn, helping with dinner, studying for a test, or showing up for your first job. Giving your best effort matters. We've told our kids many times that character will open more doors than talent ever will. Talent might get someone's attention. Character earns their trust. Watching our older children grow into responsible adults has been one of the greatest joys of our lives. Each one has their own personality, their own dreams, their own path. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. We've never wanted our children to become copies of us. We've wanted them to become the very best version of themselves. Sometimes parents feel pressure to map out every detail of their child's future. The truth is, we don't know exactly where life will take them, but we can prepare them with values that will guide them wherever they go. Kindness, integrity, faithfulness, compassion, responsibility. Those values never go out of style. We've also learned that one of the greatest gifts we can give our children is believing in them before they believe in themselves. There have been moments when one of our kids doubted whether they could accomplish something. Maybe it was a new job, a difficult class, a challenge they have never faced before. Sometimes all they needed was someone to say, "I believe you can do this." Parents have incredible influence. Our words matter. They can build confidence, or they can tear it down. We've tried to make sure our children know that we are always in their corner. That doesn't mean we never correct them. It means they always know correction comes from love, not disappointment. One of my favorite things about having a large family is seeing how everyone celebrates each other's victories. When one child succeeds, everyone celebrates. When someone reaches a milestone, the whole family gets excited. Whether it's a birthday, a graduation, a promotion, welcoming a new baby into the family, or simply achieving a personal goal. We celebrate together. Joy grows when it's shared. The same is true during difficult seasons. When one family member hurts, we all gather around them. That's one of the greatest blessings of a big family. No one has to carry life's burdens alone, and maybe that's the biggest lesson of all. Family isn't about the number of people sitting around your table. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, those people will always be there for one another. That's the kind of family Jeremy and I have always hoped to build. Not a perfect family, but a family that loves deeply, a family that laughs often, a family that forgives quickly, and a family that always makes room for one more chair around the table. As Jeremy and I have walked through the years of raising our family, we've realized something that we didn't fully understand when we first became parents. The little things are actually the big things. It isn't one giant moment that builds a family. It's thousands of ordinary moments stacked one on top of another. It's saying, "Good morning." It's asking your child how their day went and really listening to the answer. It's sitting beside them while they finish homework. It's watching a movie together on a Friday night. It's making pancakes on a Saturday morning. It's hugging them before they leave the house. It's praying with them before bed. Those little moments become the foundation of trust. Children remember how home felt. They remember whether they were welcomed with a smile. They remember whether someone celebrated their victories. They remember whether they felt safe enough to share their fears. That doesn't mean you have to get everything right. Jeremy and I certainly haven't. There have been times we've looked back and wished we'd handled something differently. We've had to apologize. We've had to learn. We've had to grow right alongside our children. Parenting doesn't come with a manual. Every child teaches you something new. That's why we want to encourage every parent listening today. Don't be afraid to grow. Your children don't need parents who never make mistakes. They need parents who keep learning. One thing we've also learned is that your marriage matters. For those of you raising children with your spouse, don't forget to invest in one another. Your kids benefit when they see mom and dad working as a team. Take time to laugh together, encourage each other, support one another. Your family is strongest when the foundation is strong. And if you're a single parent listening today, we want you to know something too. You are doing an incredible job. We know it isn't easy. We hope you never underestimate the difference you're making simply by showing up every day with love and determination. Never believe the lie that your efforts don't matter. They absolutely do. As our children have grown older, one of our greatest joys has been watching them become people who genuinely care about others. Helping a sibling, checking on a friend, serving someone without expecting anything in return. Those are the moments that make us smile the most. Because at the end of the day, success isn't just measured by careers or accomplishments. It's measured by the kind of person you become. Before we wrap things up today, we wanted to share one of our family's simple favorite recipes. Ranch cream cheese cucumber bites. You will need 1 block of softened cream cheese, 1 packet of ranch seasoning, 2 large cucumbers, crackers or toasted baguette slices. Mix the softened cream cheese with the ranch seasoning until it's smooth and creamy. Slice the cucumbers into thin rounds. Spread the cream cheese mixture onto each cracker or toasted baguette slice and top it with a cucumber slice. That's it. It's cool, refreshing, quick to make, and it's perfect for family movie nights, cookouts, road trips, or just an afternoon snack. Sometimes the simplest recipes become the family favorites, just like the simplest moments often become the favorite memories. As we get ready to close today's episode, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for inviting us into your homes, your cars, your walks, and your everyday lives. It means more to us than you'll ever know. If you've enjoyed today's conversation, we'd love for you to become part of our online family. Head over to Facebook and search We Are the Hansons. That's where we share everyday family life, behind-the-scene moments, photos, recipes, encouragement, and updates on everything we're creating. While you're there, you'll also find the Hanson Family Table newsletter. We'd absolutely love for you to subscribe. Every edition is packed with family stories, recipes, encouragement, and exclusive content that you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to visit us online at wearethehansonfamily.com, where you'll find our podcast episodes, articles, family updates, and everything happening with We Are the Hansons. We're also incredibly excited about something we've been working on behind the scenes. Very soon, we'll be launching official We Are the Hansons merchandise. We're creating things that families can truly use and enjoy together, including family apparel, We Are the Hansons coloring pages, budget planners, road trip activity books, family games, printables, meal planners, and so much more. We can't wait to share it all with you. And please remember, we'd love to hear from you. Visit our website or message us through Facebook. Tell us about your family. Share your favorite traditions. Ask us questions. Suggest episode ideas. We personally read your messages, and there's a good chance your question or story could inspire a future episode. Because this podcast isn't just about our family. It's about building a community where families encourage one another. As we come to an end of today's conversation, I want to leave you with one final thought. Someday, your house will be quiet. If you're in the middle of raising little ones, I know that probably sounds impossible right now. Maybe you're listening while finding another mountain of laundry. Maybe you're listening while folding another mountain of laundry. Maybe someone is calling your name from the other room. Maybe you've reheated your coffee 3 times today and still haven't finished it. Maybe the toys are scattered across the living room floor. Maybe someone is arguing over whose turn it is. Maybe you're wondering if you'll ever have a moment to yourself. I understand. I've been there. And if I'm being honest, there were days I wondered how we'd make it through everything that had to be done. But then something happened. Those little kids kept growing. The backpacks got bigger. The shoes got bigger. The conversations got deeper. The bedtime stories turned into late night talks around the kitchen table. The scraped knees became broken hearts. The questions changed from, "Can you tie my shoe?" to, "Mom, what do you think I should do?" And somewhere along the way, you realize that every season has a purpose. The sleepless nights don't last forever. The endless piles of laundry won't always be there. The constant rides to school and practices eventually come to an end. One day you'll walk past an empty bedroom and remember when it was filled with toys, laughter, and bedtime giggles. That's why I want to encourage you today. Don't rush through the season you're in. Don't spend so much time wishing for the next stage of life that you miss the beauty of the one you're living today. If your children are little, pick them up while they'll still let you. Read the extra bedtime story. Laugh at the silly jokes. Build the blanket fort. Dance in the kitchen. If your children are teenagers, keep talking with them. Keep showing up. Keep cheering them on. They may act like they don't need you every minute of the day, but they still need to know you're there. If your children are adults, celebrate them. Encourage them. Let them know you're proud of the people they've become. One of the greatest blessings Jeremy and I have experienced is watching our children become successful in their own unique ways. Some are building careers. Some are building families. Some are discovering who they're meant to be. And every single one of them reminds us that all those years of love, guidance, patience, and prayer matter. Success isn't always loud. Sometimes success is raising a son who treats people with kindness. Sometimes success is watching your daughter become a loving mother. Sometimes success is seeing your children choose honesty when no one is watching. Sometimes success is hearing your grown children say they actually enjoy coming home for family dinners. That's the kind of success that lasts. Our greatest hope has never been to raise perfect children. Our hope has been to raise people who love deeply, work hard, care about others, and always remember where home is. If we can do that, we've done something worthwhile. Before we finish today's episode, I want to thank every one of you who has become part of the We Are the Hansons family. Whether you've been listening from the very beginning or today is your very first episode, we're so grateful you're here. If today's episode encouraged you, would you do us a favor? Head over to Facebook and search We Are the Hansons. We'd love for you to follow our page and become part of our growing community. We share our everyday family life adventures, behind-the-scene moments, recipes, encouragement, and so much more. While you're there, be sure to subscribe to the Hanson Family Table newsletter. Every week, we share stories from our family, practical parenting encouragement, recipes, family traditions, and exclusive content that's only available to our newsletter subscribers. You can also visit us anytime at wearethehansonfamily.com, where you'll find all of our podcast episodes, articles, updates, and everything happening with our family. And we're so excited for what's coming next. Our official We Are the Hanson merchandise collection is on the way. We're creating apparel, coloring pages, budget planners, meal planners, family road trip activity books, printable family games, and so many other resources designed to help families spend more meaningful time together. We truly can't wait to share it with you. And remember, this podcast isn't just about us talking. It's about building a community. So send us your questions. Share your family's traditions. Tell us about the things you're celebrating. Tell us about the challenges you're facing. If there's a topic you'd like us to cover on a future episode, let us know. We read your messages, and we'd love the opportunity to answer your questions and maybe even feature your ideas in an upcoming episode. Because the best conversations happen when families learn from one another. As we close today, I hope you leave with this simple reminder. You don't have to be a perfect parent. You don't have to have a spotless house. You don't have to have all the answers. You simply have to keep showing up with love. Keep choosing patience. Keep choosing grace. Keep choosing forgiveness. Keep choosing family. Years from now, your children probably won't remember every gift you bought them. They won't remember whether dinner was homemade every night. They won't remember whether the laundry was folded perfectly, but they'll remember how you made them feel. They'll remember the laughter, the traditions, the bedtime hugs, the road trips, the cookouts, the movie nights, the long conversations, the moments when life felt simple and home felt safe. Those are the memories that become a family legacy, and what a beautiful legacy that is. Thank you for spending this time with us. From our family to yours, we hope your home is filled with laughter, your table is full, your hearts are grateful, and your days are rich with the kind of moments that become treasured memories. Until next time, take care of one another, love your family well, slow down and enjoy the season you're in, and remember, life doesn't have to be perfect to be absolutely beautiful. We'll see you next week, right here on We Are the Hansons.